Welcome to another episode of Barmid Saturdays, and this week I decided to take a look at Khumba, another film by Triggerfish Studios. In fact, this is their second project, so their first project was Zambezia, which I'd previously covered, though, like usual, it was probably pretty short, because there wasn't too much I could really complain about with Zambezia, because it's a very, okay-ish film. It doesn't do anything truly amazingly well, but it doesn't do anything so horribly wrong that you want to really dig into the film and hate on it, for being awful in the 10th degree. The same sort of applies to Khumba. It's basically on the same level as Zambezi. It does some things a bit better, does some things a bit worse, but this evens out to where, it's basically the same quality of a film, which means it's acceptable. It's not going to be painfully bad to sit through, and there's some parts I really enjoy, like when they got to the Crags of Death, or some other bits and pieces here and there. And it's not like the film's so slow-paced that you'll be bored with it, though at times it does slow down a bit while they're walking from one location to another, because, they're on this great journey to find the magic water hole. Or at least Khumba is, because he wants to become a full-fledged zebra and have, stripes along his entire body, because, being a half zebra is just not acceptable. Despite the fact he's a full-blood zebra, so he is a full zebra, he just has a weird, design for his stripes. They don't cover his back half, and all the other zebras make fun of him for it. Sort of like Rudolph with his red nose. They'll call him like he's a zeb. He's not a zebra, he's a zeb, because he's half a zebra. Don't ask me what his other half is. He does make a joke about how he's at least not half-ass, so, he's not related to donkeys. We know that for sure. At least not directly. Because a donkey is also known as an ass, so yeah. Gotta throw in that cheap joke. And like Zambezi also has some rather famous names associated with this, like Liam Neeson, Steve Buscemi, who basically voices a minor character. Steve Buscemi basically voices the jackal you see in the bottom corner there. He doesn't do all that much throughout the film, really, so I don't even know why they bother mentioning him on the top of the box. In fact, he has like the second spot, so you'd think he's like super important or something, but he barely matters at all. He's just a side, quirky character that does a few jokes and bits here, and that's about it. And they're not even really good bits for the most part, so whenever he's on screen was usually my least favorite parts. Because he tries, doing a classic con sale to the main character at one point. And of course, Khumba being, not exactly the sharpest knife in the drawer or the fastest horse in the draw, falls for it rather easily, and is only saved by, a wildebeest and an ostrich teaming up to help protect him from a whole pack of jackals by beating them up. Well, I guess I should say the wildebeest does most of the work. The ostrich is kind of just there to be an artiste. Yeah, he calls himself an artist constantly throughout the film and talks about how he's been ostracized. Yep. At least he makes a spread eagle joke at one point. Though I suppose that's giving away too much. But yeah, there's definitely good bits here and there, and it's not so. It's like I said, it's just an average film with a rather average message. And maybe people would argue this rips off The Lion King, but honestly, that doesn't bug me too much. If you're gonna rip off something, we're gonna borrow heavily elements from another, so you might as well borrow from something that's good. But then again, if you're gonna go that route, why not point out the fact that The Lion King, borrows a lot of its plot from Khumba the White Lion? If you're going to nail this film for being derivative of another work, you might as well nail The Lion King for that too, because it is. So yeah, okay film, not that much to complain about, and there are some good jokes here and there, as far as I'm concerned. Others may see otherwise, Till next time then, see ya.
Who dares pass through the crags of death? Crags of death! Crags of death! Crags of death!